There was a time I'd been in Wall Street lawyer, New York politics, and investment banking. I always say I just needed to be in real estate, and I would have been in every profession your parents don't want to admit that you've been in. I joined the New York Women's Forum in 1974. I was actually serving as a New York State senator. Professionally, I was trained as a lawyer. I'd practiced law with a big Wall Street law firm for about 4 years, and then I went into electoral politics. I was able to contribute a little bit in terms of being involved in the activities of New York City, and New York State from a political perspective. In 1977, I was a state senator, but there was an opportunity to run for office in New York City, which was in those days a citywide office, president of the city council. I managed to squeak through, and I served for the next 8 years. Very difficult times in the city because the city had just virtually gone bankrupt. We had to get the city financially back on its feet. It was just a very challenging time. I was number 2 in the city. If you've been number 2, you want to be number 1. So in 1985, I decided to run for mayor. Very bad decision. And I didn't run a very good race. And I came in second. And there's no silver in politics. So I had to go find a job. And so for the next 7 years, I was an investment banker in New York City, working for 2 different firms. In 1993, President Clinton asked me to head up the Peace Corps. And I was confirmed by the Senate, and I spent 2 years as the director of the Peace Corps. And then the U.S. government nominated me to be the director of UNICEF because the immediate past director had passed away. Now I'm still doing children's things internationally, and I'm also working a little bit on preventing terrorism internationally. Well, I've been lucky to be able to work in a variety of different jobs, from the private sector as a corporate lawyer and investment banker, in the public sector as an elected public official, and in international work. And they've been different, but I've been in leadership roles in those different areas. And there are some common aspects. To me, one of the elements of leadership is the ability to identify good people. Good people who will challenge you, who have good ideas, who are smarter than you. It's important to respect these people. It's important to listen to these people. But it's important also to try and provide leadership. So you have to demonstrate by doing. You've got to make decisions. There are elements of humility that are critical in good leadership. And I think it's very important for every leader to understand that while they look forward, they have to remember to turn around and look behind and help bring the leaders who are coming up behind them along with them. The Women's Forum, I think, has made a difference. It really has given an opportunity for a range of women to grow in who they are as human beings, to grow in who they are as public people, even if they may be from the private sector. They engage publicly. It's a very interesting place to be involved. The Women's Forum of New York is a group of women who are leaders who've understood that there is a responsibility in leadership.